Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far, and I hope your weekend was a pleasant one. In this video, we're going to be talking about Zoom positions. I particularly like Zoom, at least from my research so far. It looks like majority of their jobs they don't focus primarily on education requirements. Instead, they care more about your experience as well as any certifications you may have. That's not to say if you have the education it's not great. It's just that if you don't have it, as long as you have the experience and you have the enthusiasm to work and do a good job, I think everyone should be entitled to that high paying job. All right, with that being said, this position is a fully remote role, and as you can see, the title is product marketing manager and it is team chat. So product marketing manager team chat is the name of the department. With this position, they're looking for 8 years of professional experience in product marketing for a SaaS or a company. So they want you to have experience with SaaS. So experience in the collaboration or chat space is ideal. Someone who has demonstrated leadership skills from a matrix organization perspective. Matrix organization oftentimes just means that you have the ability to work in a setup where even though people don't report to you, right, but they have kind of dotted lines to you. Like product managers, they always have dotted lines of direct reports. They're not really directly reporting to you per HR, but because they are accountable to you, there is that piece of reporting that happens. The same thing with project managers as well. Project managers, they tend to have those dotted line type of reporting that happens due to accountability of projects or specific tasks that has been assigned. They also talk about someone who it can construct different messages as well as assets, someone who's able to show humility, someone who's very comfortable presenting in front of majority of people, especially executives, a team player, someone with great interpersonal skill set, possess a bachelor's degree or equivalent work experience is required. So even if you don't have a bachelor's degree, I like the fact that they are also talking about equivalent work experience. So really, if you have the experience, you should be good to go. All right, so this position is open and accepting applications right now. They also have two other roles. Let's talk about this one first, which is the senior manager strategy role. Senior manager, and it is in the strategy department. With this position, your focus, as the title implies, is really strategy. It's trying to come up with strategic ways to expand the market space for Zoom. As you can see, identify market and customer insights that may be translated into business opportunities. So really, someone who you're going to be doing a lot of market research, a lot of digging around. So if that's something that you are interested in, someone who's able to uncover a whole lot of interest of consumers so as to be able to allow Zoom make certain and so forth. So really doing the market research, which can be an interesting task depending on the background as well as the experience, but very, very interesting type of role. With this position, they're looking for 10 years of experience across, corporate strategy, consulting, product management, and so forth. They also want you to have some knowledge with AI. They also talk about someone who is very keen on solving problems, which is important, and excellent communication, leadership skills, as well as ability to influence at senior levels without authority to drive executive buy-in as well as alignment. So this concept of influencing others without them necessarily being under you is become this powerful trend, and I think is really a good one, because a lot of times what happens when you are not in control? Do people tend to listen to you? What happens when you do not have the magic wand of being able to fire people? So really, really interesting. With this position, the salary range is between $142,000 and $311,000 per year. I really like this comment they have on here. It says, at Zoom, we offer a window of at least 5 days for you to apply because we believe in giving you every opportunity. Below is the potential closing date, just in case you want to mark it on your calendar. We look forward to receiving your application. I felt that was a kind of personalized message, which is really nice. They've come a long way. Now they have a whole lot more remote positions. I remember a couple of years ago, everything was all hybrid or you couldn't even find one. So this is really exciting for me to share today. So they have these opportunities and they are all fully remote, and there is no particular one that requires you to reside in any particular state. As long as you live in the United States, you can apply for these. Then the last opportunity that I have with Zoom also is this one titled Renewals Manager. Renewals Manager is focused on specifically to Europe. As long as you live in the United Kingdom, you can work anywhere within the country. So this is for my non-US subscribers. This one is specifically focusing on United Kingdom. So if you live in the UK, this is one to really focus some attention to. With this one, as the title implies, they are looking for an experienced renewals manager to join their EMEA renewals team. So this role, you'll be responsible for managing renewals from a designated book of business. You're really going to be helping to renew different businesses that have signed up with the organization, kind of also helping to get some feedback, because that's also going to be essential in moving forward. So really, this individual is going to help bring back business initiatives, new business, re-application process, help them to complete it, and so forth. What are they looking for with this one? They're looking for a bachelor's degree or equivalent is preferred, right? They talk about 2+ years experience in SaaS or cloud. So that's something that is required, but they do talk about preferably in direct renewals, sales, or customer success. So they want to make sure that you have enough customer service type of experience to be able to navigate some of the issues. They also talk about someone with strong collaboration or retention and so forth. In addition to that, you everything else they have on here, their more skill set, you also see where they talk about someone who's a great communicator, someone who has great negotiation skills, someone who is able to do a lot of presentation and so forth. So really cool. And then I do have 2 data entry roles that I'm also going to be sharing in this video with 2 different companies. The first one is this one, which is a junior data entry type of role. So junior data entry specialist, that is the position, and this position is remote any location. So irrespective of where you live, you can apply for this job. Is responsible for data entry type of task. You enter, you update, you verify, and so forth. High school diploma or GED or none is what they're looking for, as long as you have the work experience. They also talk about must possess basic analytical, oral, as well as written skills. So that's also important, right? So being able to analyze data, being able to analyze what's provided onto you, and doing a nice comparison between that as well as what you think or know about it. So they also talk about being proficient with basic computer, and they also have on here someone who's fluent in English language, verbal as well as written. So those are some of the essentials with this position. And this position, the salary varies based on your country as well as the location. But typically, if you reside in the United States, the salary is usually between $19 and $25 per hour. And in some cases, you may have some that pay a little bit lower than $19, but usually between $15 and $19 can be the range sometimes, depending on where you are located. So that's the first one. And then the second data entry role that I have is this one titled Patient Communication Specialist. This is a mid-level role, and it is fully remote in the United States. With this position, you're going to be providing a lot of supportive initiatives, helping to support any type of initiatives that has to do with patient improvement. So you make and receive calls to assist patients with any of their issues. These are specifically for patients with cardiac device, to ensure that their device is working as it should. You are also going to be following up with different calls to ensure that remote transmissions are working as they should. You do have a slew of other expectations. However, skipping to the education training and learning type of experience, a lot of all of these positions tend to focus on whether it's education or experience, but I genuinely prefer organization that focuses more on experience. Education is important, but experience is very key in helping navigate any type of issues that may come up. So they're looking for high school diploma or GED, college or technical degree, healthcare related certification, and or equivalent experience is preferred. Demonstrate ability to always remain professional and courteous with customers, flexibility to work occasional evenings, holidays, and weekends as needed, and so forth. So that's really it, guys. Those are the opportunities, guys. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you all the very best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.